Icon SBCs could be released very soon in FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. We're going to be discussing in this video when could they actually be coming out and what the impact could be on the market. Are there any investments you could be making now, maybe some SBC fodder, etc. That's all what we're going to be discussing in this video. Now, we did actually see some new players today. We did see a new Klosterman, Corner, and also Kudos. They were released in a mini release today on Saturday. We did also see a Danny Parejo SBC, so this sort of brought up some rule breakers cards temporarily up because it does require one rule breakers, but I believe since then they have actually gone back down in price. Those I'm talking about are, for example, some of the cheap ones. Maybe some of you guys were looking at this card or maybe this card. They did go up. I believe this card went up to around 17, 18k, but since then he has come back down. Now, these are the current prices. It looks like Cornet is going for around 120k. Wow, this Klosterman has had a very 300k nearly. That does not seem like an organic rise, but he was like 230k. He seems to be skyrocketing up, as we have seen. Maybe different trading groups, whatever, is pushing up his price. Very pump and dump like in what we do see in cryptocurrency and other things like that. But in this video, we're going to be taking a look at SBC fodder because it does seem very cheap, and now could certainly be a time that you might want to get involved. Personally, I haven't got involved in SBC fodder. Now, it's not because I don't believe in SBC fodder. It's proven to go up and down when SBCs do get released, and also when it's a bit quiet, when perhaps people thought an SBC would be released, but it hasn't been released yet, so they are selling off fodder. Now, I think right now, people are selling some fodder off. If you take a look at some prices, you do need to, it is subjective. Not all of the SBC fodder cards are going to be down. I believe on stream, someone pointed out that Hummels isn't particularly down, so maybe avoid him. But for example, this Griezmann, he was down 1,000 coins, but this Hummels, he's just been chilling at around 11k. But when you do see some other players maybe that are down, even these, for example, 88 rated cards, it might be a good idea to try and pick them up. So this Haaland, if we check, he was, for example, 24k, so maybe now could be a decent time to pick him up if you do think we are going to be getting some sort of Icon SBC sometime soon. Now, the reason we could get an Icon SBC is because it is in the code. We did get it in the code with a couple of different things. I'll quickly go ahead and find where we did actually have that. But as we can see here, this is the Foot Hero. It did actually get upgraded. This was one of the many things that was part of this code, and now it is looking like pretty much one of the last things that EA Sports need to go ahead and add in is actually the icon pack. So that's what pretty much people are waiting for. And if we take a look here, this is where all of the codes were added in. So the 82 plus player pack, I don't think we've seen just yet. Or was that perhaps in the store? I think the 81 to 86 rated pack was in the store, but we've seen the hero pack. So now pretty much Icon Upgrade pack, that is the main focus. Now, I did discuss in the previous video that I made about this, the first base Icon SBC was released on the 24th of November last year. That was around Black Friday time. So I do sort of think it is going to be maybe around then, but I do also think it could be a lot earlier. Some people are perhaps saying Monday, 6 p.m. UK time, if EA Sports do want to be creating some carnage on the market. And I do think that is definitely a possibility. If we take a look here at some of the base icons, in terms of their prices, if there is panic selling, I'm not too sure. I haven't actually checked if there is any selling. I think probably there was a little bit maybe when the code was actually added in, but since then it's been okay. Foot Rory did tweet that the 81 to 86 preview packs are in the code. Some fodder price ranges increasing. Something big looks to be coming. So that is what some people are pointing towards. And this Foot Hero upgrade, the fact that it's come out so early, it does suggest to me that potentially we could be getting an icon upgrade. So I would go ahead and probably stock up on some SBC fodder. I might be doing it myself as well, just to be on the safe side. And I do also think that it's probably one of the best ways to actually be making coins, because trading wise it is very difficult if you're not getting involved in some of these pump and dumps. For example, with this Klosterman, it is very hard to make coins. If we take a look now at my transfer list, I was making some coins with like those Kulusevskis that you guys did see, but then I did have Kessie, which was actually very, very good. Kessie was actually involved in one of these pump and dumps. He actually increased loads in price, which saved me there. Davies, I lost a bit of coins on, to be honest, full transparency. Davies didn't end up doing quite well. He's sitting at around 310k. Now, these Kulusevskis were decent. I tried to overnight flip them, wasn't too crazy. And then we did have these cornets, which I tried to flip live on stream, but it didn't end up working out crazy well either, because it's just so difficult to try and call them. I thought this cornet was starting to rise back up quite quickly. It didn't happen. But now the next thing that I'm going to be looking for, just in general, to try and make coins, but still risky, is to try and pick these cards up, maybe 3 a.m., 4 a.m. UK time, when I'm going to be staying up for UFC, and maybe buying some cards and then selling them later on tomorrow morning, on Sunday morning. That is, though, quite risky, because we do also have squad battle rewards, so that might be having an impact. One thing I do think is going to be having a huge impact, if you made it to this point in the video, you definitely deserve to know early. I'm going to have a full separate video on it, but I do think that the season division rivals milestone rewards are going to be having a huge impact on the market. A lot of people either are going to be getting a rare mega pack or some sort of crazy milestones pack, depends on their division as well. But a lot of people, I think, have been grinding out FIFA, and maybe even without realizing it, they are going to be getting the best milestone reward, which for me is 2 100k packs. Now, as you increase the divisions, I believe it probably gets better, but 2 100k packs is pretty much the standard. I do think a lot of people getting 2 100k packs, even though they are untradeable, that is going to be having a huge impact on the market, and that is in around 5 days, less than 5 days now, 4 days. In that time, I do think there is going to be a couple different things happening to the market. If you were some sort of conspiracist, you could say that maybe EA Sports are going to be bringing down the prices of rule breakers at that time, because they've kept rule breakers to be in packs until Thursday, 6 p.m. UK time. So these milestone rewards are going to be bringing down the prices of these rule breakers team 2. And also, maybe if EA want to impact the market even more in a negative way, they could go ahead and release an Icon SBC. But we are going to have to see. I think picking up some SBC fodder is definitely a good idea. Like I said, last year, the Icon SBC was released 24th of November. So it's definitely due sometime soon. I do think probably either in maybe even Monday the 8th, that is when I'm thinking, maybe 6 p.m. UK time. If not, then we could potentially see it, I guess, on the 15th. But I do have a feeling we are going to be getting it a little bit early, a little bit before the Black Friday promo. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.